welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program about the services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm Cynthia Scott, your host for Monmouth in Focus. Today we are joined by Freeholder Director Tom Arnone, who serves as the liaison to the Monmouth County Department of Public Works and Engineering's Division of Shade Tree. He joins us today to discuss the Shade Tree Spring Forum as well as Arbor Day. All good things this spring season,
Yes, all really things that make people think that the good weather's coming.
Yes, finally. So what's the purpose of the Shade Tree Spring Forum?
So it's really important because we've had it for the last, I guess at least 8 years that I've been here. And what it does, it brings the professionals in, and the arborists, and of course the municipalities, and they come in and they get updated on the species, the problems, a lot of information updates that are given to them, and some really good discussions are talked between municipalities, between the professionals, of course our great Shade Tree department, which is really, I have to just give a little or a big kudos to them. When you drive down our roads and you see the way things are maintained there, and you could pick them out because all the county trucks are all red. Okay. But the shade trees are green. And so you know when you got to be careful because these men are out working in areas that could be somewhat dangerous if people are not paying attention. Right. So I always try to focus on that people should really watch out for those big green trucks. All the trucks, but those green trucks in particular.
Wow, that's great. So during the forum, there was a big announcement made. What was that?
Yes, so for the well, as you know, my background was prior 7 years ago, up until 7 years until I no longer had that company there, was landscaping. So it was really personal to me. And I always said that the county should be signaled out. You know you're in Monmouth County with a type of tree. So we have 1,000 miles of lanes of roads. We're always doing improvements to the roads, and then we have to replant, or we have to take down existing old trees and we replant with new trees. I've always said we should have one type of tree so people know when they're in Monmouth County. And so after a lot of research with our professionals here, our landscape architects for the county, we picked out the tree and we announced it at the forum. And the tree for Monmouth County will be the oak tree. Okay. Now there's different type of species with the oak tree because in different types of regions that you're in and that adhere to that type of species of tree. So there will be different types, but it will all be an oak tree. So anytime we plant, anytime you see a road improvement or anything like that, an oak tree will be the type of tree that is replaced there. And so when people know you're in Monmouth County, or when people are a little bit confused, is this a county road or a local road? If there's oak trees down there,
it's a county road.
It's a county road.
Any idea why they chose the oak tree?
I think it was something that could adhere to the different regions. The one thing about Monmouth County and the 4 regions that we have, the weather, the climate is somewhat can be changed in those areas, whether it's salt, wind. So that seemed to be a cohesive type of tree that would be adaptable in all 4 of the regions.
That's great.
And it's a pretty tree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody likes oak trees.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the other responsibilities of the Shade Tree?
So they really have a very difficult job because, you know, we have all these power lines. We have a lot of trees through all our county parks that they work here at Brookdale. They work a lot for the park system. And, you know, when you talk about the park system, all the golf courses, all the parks that we own, all the roads, think about all the plantings that are there. And they're there. And they maintain it. They have a plan, like we've spoken before about road and engineering. They have a plan, a tree plan, and a maintenance plan. You know, these things just don't stay beautiful. They have to be maintained. Yeah,
they almost have to be somewhat creative, like an artist in a sense, to really have a vision here.
There is no question about it. There's no question. And they have to plan accordingly. Right. And, you know, I mean, we have a great staff, but you know, we also have a large county too, and we're big on shared services, so we're helping municipalities out. And you know, I could tell you, we had a situation in a town where they had a huge tree that they were taking down in front of their municipal building, and they called us, and they told us what you know, they were going to be paying for it, obviously, and they came to us, and we were able to do it for them. And so that, you know, that's the shared service
That's
side.
great. Yeah, because we're on the county level, sometimes on the municipal level, they just don't have the resources for it.
Oh yeah, they definitely don't.
Yeah.
And we're assisting more
Yep.
and more there.
Let's talk a little bit about the Arbor Day. in Monmouth
Special
County.
day, special day. So I've been part of that also for the 8 years that I've been here. And what we do is we educate the students and maybe some of the staff. So you have to try to get their attention. So in the past, we used to do like 2 schools, 3 schools. They would apply, and you know they would go through the process of who they would have. This year we did 12.
Wow. Yeah.
And so all the freeholders split up their duties, and I had 3 on my plate that I did. And what we do is we're able to go out there, educate them the importance of what a tree does. The tree's already the hole's already pre-dug when I get there. We have the little form. We give the school a proclamation for being so involved, and then we all go out there and we all take a shovel. Throw the tree in the hole, then throw dirt, cover it up, and they watch the tree grow. And you know, it's funny because I have some students that 8 years ago that I've seen in college say, "Hey, I passed that tree that you know, one in particular, Seagirt, because it's right on Highway 71." And you know, I see that tree that we planted there; it's still living and it's growing. So you know, that's a real positive thing.
That's great. Yeah, that's nice to see, too. The students remember something like this.
And then what we do is we give them little saplings, seedlings that they take home, and they grow their own tree at home. So it's really a good educational process. You know, trees are important.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of programs that we're going to continue to do with all our students and their schools that they belong to. The funny thing about it is, which is really catching on, is the amount of involvement of schools that want to be part of the Arbor Day program. But you get back to that same scenario, you know, it's a big county.
Right.
And it's only one day.
Yeah.
So
it's hard.
But what we're doing is we're putting a plan together, so we were able to put 12 in.
That's great.
Next year, you know, we'll rotate those around for the other ones. But
such a great initiative.
It's really, I have to focus also on our staff, because our staff they do a phenomenal job. They really do, and we're looking forward to all the. I'm big on the beautification. When you Monmouth County is a great county. It's a beautiful county, and we should continue this process to keep it even more
Absolutely. Beautiful. So great. What about other activities quickly on Arbor Day that you guys partake in?
So what we do is we go, you know, like we try to have forums of letting people come out and show them preservation of trees. And I know Shade Tree does some potential types of educational programs, and what we do is we focus with the shade trees of each municipality. So I look at my town of Neptune City. I sit on the Shade Tree Commission there, and we get information from the county on different involvements there. And what we're doing is, you know, which we'll talk a little bit more further on down the road, is helping those towns if they want to look at maybe potentially doing programs with oak trees. You know, maybe we buy a lot of bulk trees that we're able to assist them with. And, you know, we could really make Monmouth County, when people come into our borders from, you know, the neighboring counties, Ocean, Middlesex, Burlington, Mercer, when they come into our counties, they'll know they left their counties and they're in ours.
Right, that's great. Wow, so much going on here. You're right, Monmouth County is really such a beautiful place, and the initiative to continue to thrive in its beauty is great.
It is,
really
and it is. And you know, I commend our park system. They keep everything beautiful. We're working with them hand in hand. All those things make what Monmouth County is, you know, as we know, the best county in the state.
Be. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Freeholder, for sharing all that great information with us. And of course, for more information on the Shade Tree Commission, you can, of course, go to www.visitmonmouth.com. Have a great day, everyone.